Greg the Carpenter here. How's everybody doing? Hopefully well. Tonight we're going to take this calculator and we're going to finish up the irregular pitch hip roof system. And, possibly maybe hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's get it to the people that need to see this video the most. Okay? There's somebody out there that needs to see this video. But let's put an irregular pitch roof system on. And if you've watched the last two videos, it will all start making sense on this video. And let me tell you, it's going to be a long video. So if you don't like long videos, just scroll away. Go to the next creator. So let's dive into the video and let's put an irregular pitch roof system on using the calculator. This is our roof plan right here. Excuse my drawings right here. But you can clearly see where you have a steeper roof on this side and we've got a lower pitch on this side. Okay, we're dealing with an 8 and 12 here, front to back. We're dealing with a steeper roof here. Right here's our hip rafters, common rafters, our king rafters. We've got a 17.5-inch overhang at the very bottom all the way around the whole perimeter. We've already went over the numbers right here in the last couple videos. So let's give it some values right here. Let's go from the rough framing to the rough framing right here. And also, to get this ridge length, let's go from the rough framing here all the way to here. So let's just pick some random numbers. Let's go, how about 30 foot 6 inches from here to right here. And let's call the width of the building 60 foot from rough framing to rough framing. Now that we've got our numbers in here, you're going to figure up your 8 and 12 pitch roof system first. So just make two columns, one for your 8 and 12 common and one for your 12 and 12 common. Let's run the numbers for the lower pitch. 30 foot 6 inches minus your ridge, whatever it may be. We'll call this one 1.5 inches. Divide that by 2. That's going to give you your run number. 8-inch pitch. You get your rise, your run, and your diagonal. Write them in your column. Now that you ran all your numbers for your lower pitch, that has your ridge set in stone on the rise number. So all we're going to do, on this rise number, it is set in stone. You've got to transfer it over to your 12 and 12 pitch roof system. So the rise on this one is going to be 10 foot, 1.5 inches. You've got that number and you got this number. That's all you need to do to get this number and this number. But do not forget about your variable right here, which was your build-up. And that was at 5 and 13/16 of an inch. Now let's figure up the king rafter and the run number on this 12 and 12 pitch side right here. So just grab your calculator. You know that the rise is set in stone, so it's 10 foot 1.5 on a 12 and 12 pitch roof. So 10 foot that's your rise number right there. 12-inch pitch. You got your rise, you got your run, you got your diagonal. Write those in your column here. Now that you got your numbers ran, do not use the diagonal number or the run number, because you got to remember the 5 and 13/16 buildup on your high side. You've got to run these numbers on a 12 and 12 pitch roof system. So you got a run and you got a diagonal right here, okay? You're going to have to minus this because you built up the high side off of what you got here. So let's minus the 8 1/4 diagonal. And let's minus the 5 13/16 of an inch. That's going to give you your run number and your diagonal number. Like I said, that rise number is constant. It will remain the same. Now that you've got these numbers ran, this is your run number for your 12 12 pitch side. This is your diagonal for your king rafter. Just remember, don't forget about these variables, okay? So let's look at everything really close. On our high pitch side, we've got 9 foot 7 11/16 on a run number, 10 foot 1 1/2 on our rise number. The diagonal, 13 foot 7 9/16 of an inch. Same thing over here on your low pitch side. You got your run, you got your rise, you got your diagonal. We've got everything that we need now. This is the run number from right here to right here where your king rafter, your hip rafters are intersecting. So you're going to have 9 foot 7 11/16 on this side. So just pull from your outside framing to right here. And on your other side, do the same exact thing. You're going to come up with 60 foot minus your 2 run numbers. That's going to give you 40 foot 8 5/8 on your ridge length. We got our ridge. We've got our run numbers here. Let's look at the placement of the king rafter here. It's right here, just like a regular hip roof. We've got 15 foot 2 1/4 hooking the outside wall to the king rafter. Same thing on this side here. So we've got everything that we need here. And that's how you put a split pitch on, or an irregular pitch roof system, but do not forget about these variables and start at the very bottom when you do this. And that is how you put an irregular pitch roof system on. Tomorrow, perhaps let's go over the formula for figuring out how much to offset the hip. That'd be a good video. But anyway, like this video, share this video, and get it to the people that need to hear it the most. But anyway, that's how you put a irregular pitch roof system on. Put Greg the Carpenter out. And hopefully you watched this long video. It was 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Catch you next trip.